All right, we're gonna play a little bit of City Skylines 2 today. I'm gonna take a slight break from Palia. So every time I play City Skylines 2, it seems like we are crashing. Oh, hey Winapuna, how's it going? But like I was saying, every time I play City Skylines 2, we experience a ton of crashing. So hopefully that won't be the case today. I made sure to have autosave on this time because last time we tried it, I didn't, and obviously that ended in utter failure. So we'll just go ahead and see what happens. Okay, this is one of my least favorite things when the grid breaks. It's kind of annoying. See if we can't get that fixed. There we go. Okay, so we'll do a little bit of road planning. That looks like a railroad coming in that way. We are playing with mods, so probably that has something to do with the crashing, but we'll. Skyve is saying that it should be fine. Okay, so we have large highway coming this way. Another one coming this way, which obviously is probably going to go up over here. We might follow the rail just to have a little bit more buildable area down here, but we'll see about that. And we might have something coming in this way, but that's going to be a long time in the future, so we won't exactly worry about that right now. I don't want to have to worry about budget and things like that, so we are playing with unlimited money, but we will try to post positive numbers as if we're playing the game the way it should be played. We're also playing on normal mode as opposed to the new easy mode. I think they added that a few weeks ago. But we are going to need to get our power, sewer, and water going, as well as getting our first residential, commercial, and industrial. But before I do that, I'm going to check to see which direction the wind is blowing, just so we don't have a whole bunch of industrial blowing pollution our way. Let's see. Oh. I feel like our mods didn't load in because I do not have anarchy. We should have anarchy. Oh wait, that's not it. Okay, so shift control A. Let's see if that works. Okay, so for some reason the anarchy icon is not working. But I'm thinking that maybe we can start with a little bit of offshore wind as our source of power. I guess we'll just start with 2 as of now. Let's actually go underground for this. Okay, so we got our power. So this appears to be a fairly lazy river going this way. Kind of don't want to just have sewage building up in here, and since we're playing with unlimited money, maybe we'll just go with the sewage treatment plant, and again, maybe we can put it out here. This is probably not actually the best start in the world. Okay, looks like we got some ruins over there. But anyway, let's go with that. Actually, should probably go for a narrower bridge. And let's just kind of follow the coastline here. Probably have, we'll probably start our industrial over here, and we'll save kind of this area in here for a whole bunch of residential, so that they'll have water access. But somewhere in here would probably be a good place for a port. Yeah, so this map is a little bit strange. Well, I wouldn't say strange, but might be a little bit problematic because the water flow goes this way, so industrial pollution, water pollution is going to go this way. But industrial wind pollution is or air pollution is going to go this way with the wind. But we'll see how that goes. All right, we'll give it a little bit of run. And actually, I should probably just use straight segments. All right, we got a connection there. Oh, okay. So actually, this is the anarchy. Should probably have that off. That's not what I wanted. It's just trying to delete that tree. Okay, so let's connect this up now. back on. Okay, that's 6.5. It's kind of steep, actually. Especially since we're going to have service trucks going that way. So let's see if we can't make that a little bit of a shorter distance. Okay, 4 is pretty good. All right, that was a lot of work just to get sewage treatment. But we'll deal with that. Okay. I think to start off, we'll have most of our residential up here. We'll probably do like kind of a commercial district somewhere here and maybe some like apartments along the waterfront, and then obviously some of our industrial down here. And I think I'm just going to upgrade to a 4-lane right away. Actually, I probably want a little bit more land near the coast. Do that, and we'll worry about this segment a little bit later. Probably going to have to redo this intersection at some point, just because it's kind of at an odd angle. But again, we'll deal with that later because we're not going to be building too much out that way. Okay, so I'm gonna just make a couple of guide streets just so that we have things kind of in a grid. Obviously, once we get to the water, it's going to be a little bit different, right? So actually, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I think that should be okay. 8, 10, 12, 14. I think we'll go up a little bit. Kind of have a semi-irregular parcel there. And I don't want this to connect right there, but we'll try to figure that out in a second. And we'll go ahead and have our residential, like I said, more over this way. And we can be a lot more gridded, I think, with the residential stuff. Oh, why did that break the grid? This game. See if we can get that back. Probably won't be able to. Oh, okay, I guess we did. Okay, we're gonna try to have as few four-way intersections as possible, just to start out at least. And I found that like 176 meters is kind of the maximum that you can go without breaking anything. All right, and we'll probably have a slight easement on this main drag on both sides. And we'll probably start out with putting in a little bit of commercial. Like that. Actually, how many is that? That's 8. Kind of just keep going with it. Oh. Okay, I already messed that up. So 8 would have been here. Okay, well, we can delete that. That's not a big deal. Okay, so that's 80.1. It's good to remember that. Okay, so I'm going to have an easement off of the commercial just because it's going to create noise pollution. Let's see here. I think we'll do something like that. Do I want anything off of Elm Street? I think we're good. Oh, you know what? We didn't actually get our water. We got our sewer, but not our water. Probably start off with the... Actually, let's just start off with a water pumping station. We'll save our... We'll eventually get some groundwater, but I think that'll be okay. Yeah, like I said, I haven't really been playing this game that much recently, so it's going to take a little bit of time to remember how to do everything. Okay, that should be fine just to start off. It's going to be more than enough, I think. All right, well, let's get everything going. Okay, I'm going to do that just for now, just because I don't want it to build off of the main road. We'll change that back. It's just kind of a method just to get it to face the inner roads as opposed to the outer roads. Okay, we do have a little bit of area here. I'm not sure how I want to do that exactly yet. I guess we could kind of have a frontage road and then have another house in here. That might be a good way to do it. We could actually have, we'll put like a little bit of a bigger house. I think that works okay because then it won't be a cul-de-sac just in case there's something happening here. People can still get out the other way. And kind of a little privacy barrier here. these people here are going to have kind of a little bit of a bigger lot. Actually, to be honest, they probably should have had the commercial facing Alyssa Street. But I can continue to add that a little bit. But I was kind of thinking that we would use like one of these. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it off of here. Is that going to... Okay, yeah, that's going to... Oh, why did that clip that? That's so dumb. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, there's some dumb elements to this game. All right, we'll just do it this way then. Kind of wanted it to come off of this because this is gonna make it a very tight intersection there. What we'll do is we'll just take that out. Brusman Sammy, thanks so much for the follow. This isn't the usual game that I play, but thought I'd take a break from what I usually do. Yeah, when City Skylines 2 first came out, like I was super excited for it, and then had a whole bunch of problems at launch. Like I like the idea of it, but sometimes the execution is not the best. Actually, I'm gonna take that out for just a sec so that everything builds into the interior. Oh wait, I can't do that yet because we're paused. There we go. But I thought I'd give it another try. I mean, every time I do, it ends up crashing on me. Then I get frustrated and I don't play it again for a while. I'd be happy to add you as long as you're not going to try to sell me something. All right, we'll try to make this fairly walkable. Okay, I don't feel like we need all of these crosswalks here. Let's see here. Probably don't need hardly any budget for water, electricity, and sewer. And since we have everything unlocked, I think we're going to go ahead and add in some medium density right off the bat. And let's see here. And of course, we probably need a school at some point. I kind of like, oh, I thought it was just going to be a long, skinny one, but it looks like it's got. I mean, that kind of fits. Kind of fits perfectly. Let's go with that. Okay, so we don't need any more medium density residential. Unoccupied high skilled labor. Well, obviously it's not going to have high skilled labor yet. 368. Let's see. All right, that's gonna break the grid if we do that. I guess we don't need to necessarily have it be mirrored. We could just have it. Okay. I mean, now that I'm looking at this is kind of not the best design. Like I said, I haven't played this in a long time, so kind of getting back to it is a little bit difficult. Okay, that's actually crazy that we don't have any single family or low density residential. And actually our medium density demand is like super high. It's also kind of crazy that we have industrial demand, but we don't have this coming. Oh, I know why it's not coming in. Okay, so there we go. where is our dog park? Triple park. Actually, residents aren't gonna necessarily like that, but we'll go with it. Why not? Okay, we'll do that, and then add in a little playground. Along with a little bit of parking there. Hopefully that won't create too much noise pollution. Okay, I wonder if I can add in a little bit. Okay, if I use anarchy, I might be able to just squeeze this in. No. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Okay, so let's see if we can't. How do I get rid of that fence? Remove sub-elements. Okay, let's get rid of that fence, and we will go ahead and find one. Okay, so unfortunately, it's not gonna. Do I need to? I think I need to use a net lane instead. Actually, this is more park-like. Oh, see, that's gonna do the same thing. Dang it. So actually what I need is a prop fence. Oh, see, but that's gonna do different colors. This is so dumb. Okay, figured it out. That took too long, but okay, but it did the same stupid thing. has like different colors. Okay, whatever. That took way too long just to figure that out. Okay. Actually, to be honest, we probably should close off this. We'll just have two entrances. Okay, so we need medical. Okay, hopefully that's not too far away. We also need death services, so and we probably need park maintenance at this point. Probably also need road maintenance. Okay. All right, and of course we're out of power. Oh, instead of that, I could have just boosted our budget. Anyway, I think that's a good place to leave it for kind of just the initial. Oh, actually, wait, we need. That's $1 million. Actually, if we did this, then we don't need those wind turbines. Let's do that. Okay. Why can't I get rid of these? Oh, shoot, that's a landfill. That's not what I wanted. I wanted the incineration plant. Okay, and now we need more water. End of the power line is not connected. Oh shoot, does that mean we need a transformer as well? Oh man, I just messed everything up. Okay, so actually it's gonna take a little while for that to fill up. Okay, it's a good thing that we're not playing the normal game. We're playing with unlimited money. Okay, well, I think that's good. That is good. Okay, well, starting a new city is not the most entertaining thing, but I think I'll try to continue this city probably about an hour at a time. We went for about an hour and 15 minutes today. Things will start to get a little bit quicker, so um, I'm not sure what my schedule is going to be for this particular game, but we'll try to fit it in. But anyway, I usually try to stream from 9 a.m. Pacific time to about 1 p.m. I'm going to probably jump onto Palia and go for a couple hours. So maybe I'll see you in a few minutes over on Palia. But if not, check back, see how the city is growing. Um, we'll get back into the flow of this game. Like I said, it's been a while since I've played this game, so there's a lot to remember and relearn, especially as the game has slowly but surely evolved. So again, thanks so much for watching, and maybe I'll see you next time.